Hey y'all, just a short quick update video. In my last video I talked about building my computer for video editing, and I just wanted to tell you that the last video you saw was edited on this machine. It's a 14-minute video. It took me only 4 minutes to process that, to render it out and make the video. On my old machine that would have taken about an hour. So it is very fast. I just want to let you know that, and let you know about a few other things. Updates on the WeBoost Drive Sleek that I got. I went ahead and put that in, and it did some tests. It's working really good. I can put my my MiFi down in there. I've got the cradle inside my cabinet here. I can put my MiFi in there. I actually even put the phone on top of the MiFi. The signal strength increases on both the Wi-Fi and the phone when I put it in there. And even with the door closed, I can still get very strong signal out here on my computer through there. And as I'm traveling down the road, the phone is Bluetooth to the radio in the front up there, so I can answer the phone, make calls and all that through there, and get a strong signal boost at the same time. So that's working really good. I came up here to the fridge vent and placed the shark fin antenna up here on top of the fridge vent. I got a little metal plate and used the high bond tape the metal plate to the top of the plastic fridge vent, and then put the shark fin, attach it right there, and I made it that way so I can take the antenna off if I need to get into the fridge vent for something else, which I need to get in there and put some fans in there. So that made it real easy. And of course I ran through the back, in through the fridge vent, and ran the wire from the top, from the fridge vent, down inside the back of the fridge, down here to the fridge vent, and inside the fridge vent, and went down through the floor to the compartment underneath the fridge vent, where my heater is actually, and then secured it up against the bottom of the fridge vent, and ran it over inside, and then came up through the floor right here, and then to the actual booster box right here, and plugged it in the top. And then of course out of the bottom, the lead comes out, goes down here to the cradle, which is where I place my Wi-Fi, MiFi, and my phone to it. And then I plug that in right here to the USB port, or excuse me, the cigarette lighter port, and I plug that right into the load for the coming off the solar panel, so I've got power there all the time. And then I've got the cord, a directional antenna, which again the cord comes up through the bottom underneath the RV, up through the thing here, and I've got it here where I can change out the plug for either the shark fin antenna or the directional antenna back there, so I can. Okay, I also said that I got a directional antenna. It's the Wilson directional antenna, and this is it right here. And what I did was I ran the cord, the antenna wire, from here out of my box where I'm storing it in my box so it won't get stolen. Put a little slit in the side of the box here so I can run the cable in there and store it inside the box. Ran it down, over, under, along the frame, all the way up to the front closet up there that I showed you inside, where I came up through the floor into that closet, and then up to the booster, the actual boosting unit inside. And I've got this thing designed so I can stick it. I've got some extension pieces right here, and I'll stick it in this section right here. This is like a 2-inch section, and then these will slide down inside it. And I can get this 20 feet up in the air, so I'll get a good clear signal from the surrounding area. And then I use a piece of Velcro, a couple pieces of Velcro up there once I find the signal to secure it to the ladder so it won't turn or anything. It'll stay in one position. But that works really good, and I just take it down and store it inside my box, so I have it when I'm ready to use it. Now, obviously you can't use this as you're traveling down the road, but when you get stationary and you're having a hard time receiving a signal, or it's a very, very weak signal, pop this up in the air 25 feet, turn it, rotate it, find the signal, and then lock it down, and you get a good strong signal. And then everything stores right back in my box here, so it's out of the way. And of course, this is got a couple U-clamps on here, a couple pieces of wood where it won't rotate. It's sturdy as it can be. It won't move. Put a little hole in the bottom so if it gets water in it, it'll drain out. There won't be a problem there, and it's secure, stable. Okay, let's go over inside and I'll show you more inside. Air compressor. I used it to fill up both the airbags in the back. It works real good. I filled the tires up. Works real good, so I like that air compressor. So those are the two latest things that I've got going. I'm working on putting in some fridge vent fans right now. I've got them installed on the actual fridge vent plate back there, and then I'm going to put 2 of them up on the top so I can have 2 sucking air in, and then 2 blowing it out or sucking it out at the top up there. So that should keep the fridge really cool. I just haven't got around to putting those in, but I've got them, and actually they're very cheap. They're 4 computer fans. I don't have the specs in front of me right now, but I got them off of Amazon real cheap. There's a pack of 4 for, it was less than $10, $9.99 or something like that, and they're really quiet and they're efficient, and so those ought to help my fridge cooling when I get those installed. I've got a air horn coming that with a little compressor that I want to put in. That'll help signal anybody who, you know, you've been driving RVs like I have for a while, or trucks. If people just want to pull out in front of you, they see you coming, they think, oh, he's going slow, and they just want to pull out in front of you. So I've got that to put in. Got me a new cover for my bicycle back there. The other one I had on there, and I stupid me, I took a bungee cord and hooked it around one of the pedals, and it went right through the cover, and then the cover has now started to rip out. So it's about half gone. So I got me a new one. Of course, that other one was very cheap. I think it was less than $10. This was about $15, a little bit thicker material, but that will help. And what else? That's about it for now. Just an update. You know, just want to keep you guys informed. And I'll be leaving probably in a week or 2 and going off for, I don't know where I'm going or how long I'm going to be gone, but probably a couple months. But I'm getting ready to take off, and so I'll get back with you when I get started on that. So until later, fill out. Keep the greasy side down, be safe, happy hunting.